picked up a bunch of schoolwork. So for 2-3 weeks, we were just doing elementary kids' homework, studying, quizzing each other. Dude. We show up, they had a trailer for us, and I look out and I see Jeff Foxworthy's name on a trailer, and I go back in, I tell my brother, I'm like, dude, Jeff Foxworthy's on this show. He goes, what? And then I go, and it's called Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? And our minds were blown. And then we see these kids go past us, and the contestant next to us went first, and he comes back, and he kind of didn't know, but he gave us some inside info. He was like, you compete against these kids, and you guess these questions, and the kids get to guess the question.
He already had went on?
Yeah, he went on before us, and he didn't realize he was giving us, like, dropping knowledge on us. So we're like, yeah. We're like picking up everything. So then.
Was he bitter?
Yeah, because he didn't win. He didn't win a.
So he was like, he was bitching at you. He was like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah, he was all, dude, the fucking kids were so good. And we were like, yeah, okay.
They got the smart kids on that show. These were not
like
regular.
My brother swears they had an earpiece and they were pumping them full of the fucking answers.
That's what I think,
you know?
Yeah. They're not that smart.
No. We ended up making it pretty damn far. We made it to the $300,000 question. And as we were gaining $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, we were on fire. We would turn around and get the crowd. We were like, come on. Like, you know, just we were... Unlike any gambling degenerate playing craps, none of that compares to a live studio audience. Jeff Foxworthy, you got these kids. We made it to 300,000. Went to a commercial. I remember whispering to my brother because we were mic'd up. I'm like, hey, if we don't know this shit, let's tap out. Because if you guess and you're wrong, then you drop down to 25 grand or something. And I didn't want to gamble 150 grand. So I told my brother,
if you tap out, you keep whatever you got last.
Yeah. But if you guess and you're wrong and you used up all your help and cheats and all that, then you drop down to 25 grand. Foxworthy pulled us to the side too. He goes, hey, if you all don't know this answer, don't be afraid. Tap out and tell.
That's nice of him. He knew it wasn't his money. He's like, hey,
because he goes, hey, he goes, so far no one's won this much money. He goes, nice. And no one's won the million. He goes, so 175 grand, that's enough for you boys to do what you want to do. And we were on history, and they said, what U.S. president was first to win a Nobel Peace Prize? And they're thinking through, and I'm like, okay, it's not George Bush, it's not this president, that president. And we were throwing some names around, and I'm like, you know what? I think we should tap. And my brother's like, you think we should tap? And I'm like, yeah, let's tap. And Foxworthy's like, okay, if you're going to tap, look into that camera and tell him you're not as smart as a fifth grader. And we looked in the camera. We're like, we're Corey and Chad Baumgartner, and we're not as smart as a fifth grader. And we tapped out, and we walked with 175 grand. And the answer was Teddy Roosevelt.
But yeah, never forget that.
Oh, I'll never forget.